was 8 when I was first introduced to the village, holding my mom's hand while we were walking along the wooden bridges. As a little kid, I was naturally curious about the place. It made me feel excited. It made me think about what kind of people live there, or what sort of food they eat, and what activities do they engage in every day. How do the kids play? As I entered the house, I remember just sitting there watching as my cousins were running and playing tags among themselves, while the older cousins sat down at the balcony having conversations with the neighbors, while the kids would swim and play in the murky water. As I made observations of the surroundings, the curiosity to explore the village and the house, its every nook and cranny slowly crept up on me. But every time we visited, my mom never allowed me to go with my cousin to explore this place. So I always just sat idly with her. Sometimes I would even go buy the ice cream that my cousin sold there too. My mother used to tell me stories of when she still lived in Kampong Ayer in the 80s and how it used to be like before. She would tell me there used to be women called the Padian, and they would wear these huge rounded hats called sirawing bini to cover themselves from the heat, selling their fresh finds in small boats. In a year, there would be at least one birthday party where they celebrate her cousin's birthday. All the neighboring kids and their parents would come to the party, playing a variety of games during that time, particularly this game, where everyone would gather and a box would be passed around while music was playing in the background. She would also tell me stories of how families would always sit and eat together for every dinner, enjoying their home-cooked meals in each other's company. Kids would play and run along the wooden walkways, playing chara and kikik as soon as schools were done for the day. Listening to all of her stories, I couldn't help but think that her life was fulfilling in how everyone knew each other's name, asking help from the neighbors, and having conversations with each other every day. Fast forward to 15 years later, I decided to visit the village to reminisce my old memories of the place. Walking along the walkway, I was reminded of the excitement that I felt as a child venturing to a new place. As soon as I approached the house, a wave of epiphany hit me. That change is inevitable. The very same place my grandparent and mom used to call home has now almost been surrounded by collapsed houses. The vibrant place that I once knew had long been gone. If I never went there as a kid, I would presume the village to be haunted. The village was dull and mundane. It was lifeless. There were only a few people that still lived there, those who got to witness the change, those who got to witness their close neighbors moving away. How lonely must that have felt? When did everything start to change? The bridges were shaky, there were no accessible clinics in sight. Delivery homes were left deserted. Traces of the old village that existed for centuries will soon be forgotten. There has been no action taken to preserve the village, the heart of Brunei where our grandparents lived most of their lives. Children who will only get to know the village through stories passed down for generations will not get to witness the livelihood of the place. And I wonder what the city will look like now if there was any effort put into preserving the so-called national landmark. Kampong Ayer, the heart of Brunei.
Thank you for watching Brunei in the 1980s. I hope you guys enjoy the short film. I hope this film will be like a stepping stone for the stop motion scene.
And if you guys want to support our short film and NWF Media, so make sure to check the description down below. Yeah.
And you guys can also support us by liking and sharing the video to your family and friends or colleagues. And enjoy! Bye!